Spider-Man No Way Home. Okay, so I'm using the IMAX version of the trailer because
Oh
we
yeah,
have that now. Um, but yeah, you want to go first?
yeah. Spider-Man trailer came out, and there was no Toby or Andrew. So it was shit.
Yeah, let's move on.
There's
All
that.
right. Just kidding.
actually, actually, I think it was one of Marvel's best trailers. To be honest, that was pretty good
Mm-hmm.
for the MCU. Um, didn't give. I don't think they should show Toby and Andrew at this stage because it's common knowledge that or there's common talk that they're in the movie. So people want to go and see the movie to see if they're in it. So I hope they don't show them the next trailer. I think the next trailer will be Spider-Man Day, which is the 29th of this month. I think that's the day
I
tickets
can
go on sale as well.
guarantee you they'll show it.
I really hope they don't. I don't really mind if they show like I don't know like something that's definitely them. You know what I mean? Like I don't want them showing up and like them in the suits, or I don't want their bodies on screen. I want like I don't know something that shows it's Andrew Garfield's world, or something that shows it's Tobey Maguire's world, or it's them. But don't show them actually in the suits or out of the suits, please. I just want to. For the first time, I want to sit down and watch the movie and see them because like their villains are in it, so people aren't stupid. They're expecting the other Spider-Mans to show up. There's so much talk. Is he in it? Is he not? So I hope they hold out. I really, really do. And we get to see them for the first time in theater. That would be very rare to see something so big like this,
Mm-hmm.
and not in any marketing. The first time you experience it is with everybody else in theaters. That would be fantastic. So I hope they don't show them. And it's kind of because if you show them, you kind of give away the abomination of the movie in terms of Batman v Superman marketing. And they showed Abomination. I can't believe they did that even after all these years.
Doomsday.
They showed, sorry, Doomsday. Don't they look the same? They look the same. Doomsday. Sorry. Yeah, that's kind of giving away your Doomsday moment. Really, it is because the villains. We know the villains are in this. We know that Batman v Superman will fight, but they'll obviously team up for something else. We know all the villains are in this, and Tom Holland Spider-Man will need some help. It's going to be the other Spider-Man, so just don't show it. But I think Kevin Feige is. I think if he's the one in control of all this, it probably is Sony, but Kevin Feige is probably the large say as well. And I think they're doing a pretty good job right now with the marketing because everyone is like, "What is this film?" But this trailer, but even though I didn't have the two Spider-Mans, the trailer was pretty good. The villains, it's awesome to see them all in it. They didn't even show much of them really, just a little glimpse of Jimmy Fox, Green Goblin. There was more Doc Ock, little glimpse of Lizard and Sandman. They didn't even show us that much, to be honest. But the tone of the trailer, Peter Parker looks like he lost somebody as well. Doctor Strange is very upset. Yeah, we'll have to see. And that last shot of the trailer is they're coming through and I can't stop them. Like that could be anybody. That could be anything. I'm very interested to see what that is. But yeah, it was a pretty good trailer.
Yeah, I like the trailer overall as well, and even though they were not in it, I was actually really shocked that they didn't put them in it. Honestly, because you know, when you are the studio and you're marketing this movie, you don't care about what's spoiler and what's not, and to a certain extent, because look, this movie is already a Spider-Man movie. It's an MCU movie. I know it will do well, and obviously, it will definitely be huge opening day as well. But adding those two will add millions more to the opening box office and overall box office. So, from a marketing standpoint, I see like zero reason not to show them. Like I'm
Well,
100% confident they'll show them.
look at Venom 2. Look what the post credit scene did there for that movie. So if
Mm-hmm.
you're able to hold out until because I think it's strategic as well. I don't think they'll show them in the next trailer. Here's why. We
I
get it two
think they'll
days early.
100% show.
We get it 2 days early in the UK and in Ireland. And
Mm-hmm.
now you could argue they'll show it on the 29th, the next trailer, because it's coming out early in other places and don't want it spoiled. But you remember the hype around the post credit scene of Venom, because that came out like 3 weeks earlier in the US, and we had to wait over here in Europe, other places for it to come here. There was so much hype around like, oh, the post credit scene, you have to see the post credit scene. People went to go see it. And that film did amazing um, box office. I think it made more domestically or more internationally than the first one did. I can't remember. It was one of them, but it made
Yeah.
more than it did the first time around. which is
But
crazy. So I wonder if it comes out here on the 15th, social media is going crazy because the two Spider-Mans are back. And then it gets out, and then people are like, oh my God, they're in, we have to go see it in the US and other places like that. That is risky. That is risky because it probably will leak images and videos and stuff like that. I just think Sony will be looking at what happened with Venom 2 and think, well, that worked there. Maybe we should do something similar here.
I don't think Venom 2 is nearly enough comparison because you put it aptly when you compare it to BVS, because that trailer with Doomsday is one of the best trailers of any superhero movie ever. And that's because it also had Doomsday in it. And when we look back now on CBM trailers, that is one of the ones that stand out because it had Wonder Woman, it had Doomsday, it basically had all the best moments. And they need to do that with this movie as well if they want to make that much money. I'm not saying that they won't make money if they don't show it in the trailer. I'm just saying that in order to maximize the marketing, you need to show them. I would prefer not to see them. I don't want to see them. Like you, I don't want to see them either. I want to see them directly in the theater. But I'm just saying, from marketing perspective, from Sony's perspective, I see zero reason not to show them. Like, I'm
The last,
100%
the last,
certain the next time they will be showing them the next trailer.
the last like Spider-Man Far From Home made a billion with Tom
Yeah,
Holland. So the hype and the interest with Spider-Man is bigger than it ever was. Now I know with inflation and stuff like that. Like Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man 2 probably would have made a billion maybe, and Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire would have made a billion as well. But Spider-Man Far From Home was the first to make a billion at the box office. So the hype is already
yeah,
there for Tom Holland Spider-Man. Now you
yep.
add in Green Goblin and the other Doc Ock, and I'm like, oh wow, they're from different universes. And then Doctor Strange is in it,
Yeah,
and then Day is getting even more popular as well. So I don't know if they have to show the other Spider-Mans in the next trailer to
they
gain
don't
interest,
have
because I think
to.
there's already interest in this movie. I don't think I don't think they should. Now, if they can show something that references them, like I don't know what's a good example. Maybe
The perfect
I
example
don't know
is
what's a good.
Justice League Superman thing. They can just be on this side of the screen and
Yeah,
Tom Holland can just talk to
that
them. We'll know that they are there.
would be funny. That would be funny if we got a shot of Joe Jameson
Yeah,
and he's there and he's looking at this guy. We don't get to see them. He's like, "Who are you?" And like it's Tobey Maguire's voice in the background.
yep,
Hi, Jonah. Something like that. That would just be hilarious,
yep,
and it actually would just blow up the internet. You imagine
exactly,
J.K. Simmons' reaction to that? Just hilarious.
exactly.
Because like he wouldn't know Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man because it's a different universe. Even though he's playing the same character, it's weird. But you just have Jonah like, "Who are you?" It's, and maybe even Toby could have a line from one of his movies or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, I need a job or something like that. Or something I don't know. Something funny would be. They should do something like that. That'd be hilarious.
I think they will 100% do it because on 29th the tickets are going on sale, right? And there definitely is going to be a final trailer. And they need that trailer to be huge so that they can sell the tickets on that day. So maybe the final trailer will come out on 29th, but I'm expecting it to come out like 1 week before release. So who knows, but we'll see. But yeah, like you
Yeah,
said, if something from Toby or Andrew is in the trailer, it will break the internet, and I think that's what they need to do. Because look, this trailer came out, it was good, it was great, I loved the trailer, apart from the two jokes and stuff. But um I love
yeah.
the trailer. It stands alone on its own very well. I'm totally with you. It's one of the MCU's best trailers. um but it didn't break the internet. That's the thing. If we show Toby and Andrew, it will definitely break the internet and everybody will go
It's
see the movie.
to be fair, this movie's breaking the internet every week with the John Campion leaked images, the
Exactly, yeah.
Andrew Garfield's web
Yeah,
flood.
but
Like it's
that
breaking the internet.
those things are
It's
stuff
breaking
that
it so
we
much.
see, not the general audience.
Um,
Like, general
but I
audience are
think
not
I
seeing
think
that
it's
on TV.
yeah, I think it's getting around though. Like people are like when I chat to people, it's like I tell you, go like I've chatted to a few people who like aren't huge into movies and stuff, but they watch the Marvel stuff. And I sent them the trailer. I was like, "Oh, what did you think of this trailer? You a Spider-Man fan?" Like, yeah, cool, I am. I don't think they're going to show the two Spider-Mans. I don't think no, I don't think the two Spider-Mans are going to be in it because they didn't show them in the trailer. You see,
Yeah,
like, because
exactly.
I'm saying to them like, oh, they're going to have the other two Spider-Mans in the movie as well. Like, you think because they didn't have them in the trailer? I don't think they're in it. So
Yeah,
that's funny how people are kind
dude.
of like,
Even
oh,
some of the
might not
movie
be in it.
fans are not completely believing it.
Oh yeah, sure. Andrew Garfield has me convinced he's not in the movie, and I know he's in the movie.
The best evidence is that Andrew Garfield leak from the um, from the scaffold. That's in the trailer, and that's in the
Yeah.
leak. There's no denying it now. You know.
Well, what I've no doubt they're in the movie, but my biggest fear is that everything we've seen leaked from this movie has been from the scaffolding
Yep.
of Toby and Andrew, and in the trailer that looks like the third act. That looks like the big set piece of the movie is where that scaffolding is.
Yeah.
My only fear is that they pop up for that final battle, and we don't actually get that much like downtime with them whatsoever. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
we don't get a lot with them, and like people are expecting them. Some people don't know if they're in it. People are expecting them to be in the entire film. They think like the first 15 minutes is where Spider-Man lets out the Sinister Six or Sinister Five, and they're in and they escape and they're in the prison or whatever. They
Yeah.
think that Andrew and Toby show up in the next 15 minutes. They think like they're going to be an entire movie. And like Grace Randolph, like people say they don't like her and stuff like that, but she has been right a lot about this movie and about other things as well. And she says they're only in the third act,
Yeah.
but like the thing about that is the third act could be like an hour. You know
Hmm.
what I mean? Like the third act could be look at Batman v Superman. The
This
third act
movie
there
is
is
long.
massive. Yeah, it is a long movie. So like I'm not. I'm just worried that we won't get enough of them because I want to see more and more of them. But I don't think this will be their last appearance as Spider-Man's either. I think they'll be. I don't know. Sony's building a very interesting universe over there. Even though I'm not too impressed with Venom, what they're doing there. I like the movies and stuff, but I just think, I think Jared Leto's Morbius one could be more interesting. Then they have Craven the Hunter. Michael Keaton said he's shooting more scenes for Vulture, which I think everyone's losing their shit thinking it's Doctor Strange or it's Spider-Man No Way Home. I think it's Craven the Hunter he's doing scenes for because it looks like that Michael Keaton's is the connective tissue for the Sonyverse,
Yeah.
Spider-Verse, and the DCU. That's that if you want to believe that.
Nope.
But yeah, I yeah, I don't know. But James had an interesting point. He says Sony should not show Toby and Andrew in the next trailer. They'll benefit if they don't show them. That's the way you can get more butts in seats. And basically, like I think what he means there is like people want to go to theaters thinking, "Oh, will they show the Spider-Mans or not?" Come on, let's go to cinema because they might be showing the Spider-Mans. We don't know if they're in or not.
That's fans, not the general audience. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
but no, but seriously, like even my brother is interested in it. He's not a huge fan. Like
Yeah, I
he'll probably go
mean,
see it.
obviously
I
people
think we'll
will be
drag people
interested.
along.
That's
I think
only
I think
because it's Spider-Man, and obviously it's the MCU, so it already has
yeah,
a built-in 1 billion fan base.
and Tom Holland has a huge fan base, and the last
Yeah,
one made 1 billion. Doctor Strange is loved. I don't think they have to show them in
there.
the next year. I think they're going to get as many people as they possibly can opening night. Like if they show Toby and Andrew, they might get a little bit more. But I don't think they get that much more because
Oh,
there's
I
already
think
huge
they'll
hype
get
around this movie.
millions more profit if they show. 100%.
I don't know.
Dude,
I don't
Tobey
know.
Maguire and Andrew Garfield? Are you kidding me? Tobey
Well,
Maguire is the
yeah, but
OG Spider
look
OG
in
superhero who people grew up seeing before Batman,
like
Nolan's Batman.
like like Christopher Reeves coming back from the dead. It's crazy.
It's
It's
amazing,
that
dude.
might, that might,
I'm telling you,
that might be
one
the
frame of
the bad
Toby
one.
in the trailer, millions
But
more.
uh, what I'm trying to, like COVID is getting worse now again, as
Yeah,
well,
that's
which is a
also a
shame.
problem.
In Europe, I think Austria is going into a lockdown, and Germany is thinking about it. Here isn't too good either. So I don't know, man. Like I don't know if it's going to make as much money as it possibly could have, or if it's going to have as much people that can go as they want to go because of what's happening. Because it seems to be getting the worst in a lot of places. I don't know about America.
Yeah.
It's still there in America. I have cousins and stuff from there, but it's not like taking over the world over there. So it might be the box office might be okay over there, but internationally it might be a problem. Well, we get it 2 days early on the 15th,
Yeah.
and
Enjoy, dude.
I
I
wouldn't
get
be
on
surprised.
17.
I wouldn't be surprised if they bumped it down a little bit 2 more days before that because the COVID cases and stuff like that. Want to try and make as much money as they can. But yeah, I'll definitely go see it on the 15th. I'll spoil it for everybody, just like everyone spoils Venom for me. That's the 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I won't. Don't worry, I won't. But James says, did you all see Tom and Andrew hugging a recent event? Yeah, they were in. I think they're both of them were in New York,
Yeah.
and were yeah, they shared a hug. I think they never did a film together, but I'm sure like everyone, they all know each other. They're all around the same age and stuff like that. They probably came across each other before. They weren't in the movie, but they probably met when they filmed Spider-Man No Way Home. Yeah, it was pretty. What I love is Andrew Garfield's doing all of the promotional tour for all of his movies. Not
Yeah.
just this one. There was another one that came out months ago as well, and he was doing promotional tour for that. Tom Holland's doing like Uncharted. He's got like doing Netflix stuff, and he's got Spider-Man 3, of course. And then there's Tobey Maguire, who is nowhere to be seen.
Yeah.
And Tobey Maguire doesn't like the media and stuff like that because it was like years ago. It was like him losing his mind over them. But I just love like nobody fucks with Tobey Maguire. It's just like, can you imagine Tobey Maguire being asked with Spider-Man? He'd be like, no, man, I'll ask again. Like, it's just
Yep.
he's like he doesn't play into it at all. Like he loves his fans and stuff, but he doesn't expose himself to be left open for all these questions like this, which is brilliant. But then again, his career hasn't been as big as Tom Holland and Andrew Garfield. As like he doesn't get as big as like just get massive roles like the other two do.
Yeah. Yeah. But I
Yeah.
still I still think that, this movie could be huge, and I'm looking forward to it.
Yes, Sienna goes. Who do you think the six members going to be from the Sinister Six? Since only five show up in the trailer.
I think there'll be
Yeah,
only
well,
5.
I, I'm hearing there's only five. I'm hearing there is no six member, but they might be in the post credit scene because nobody knows what the post credit scene is yet. So that might be technically a villain that shows up that could be part of it. But yeah, I think it's just the five we see in the trailers, which is I thought they would show the five in the trailers and then there would be a surprise villain that nobody knew about. But they could have shot a quick Venom scene. Maybe he's in there for a post credit scene because Tom Holland was in the post credit scene of Venom 2. So if I was to say there's a six member, I'm going to say post credit scene. I'm going to say Venom.
I don't think Venom will be in the Sinister Six. He's not even a villain in, in the in
Well, I
MCU or
mean,
Sony,
but
whatever.
he is kind of a villain though at the end of Venom 2 in the post credit scene. He
No,
was
he's
Spider
not.
Man. He is.
Dude, the moment
He's like, you
he
look delicious.
the moment he meets Spider-Man, he'll be like, why would Venom be on the Sinister Six side? They're
No,
villains.
I'm not just saying. Yeah, I'm not saying going to join them. I'm just going to say like he wants to eat Spider Man. I'm saying he's technically a villain, kind of. He wants to eat Spider
No,
Man. He
he's
said at the end
not.
of Venom 2. Yeah, he is. He is.
But how look, the
Do,
Sinister
do you all think?
Six the Sinister Six wants to take over the world. Venom doesn't want that. He's protecting the world.
Yeah.
He won't join
Yeah,
them.
but, man, you don't know what's going to happen with Tom Hardy's character. He could go on a transition. He could lose his girlfriend, and that turns him evil. Like you just don't know what the story's going to go on. So you can't really talk
That's
about
a
that.
fair point, yeah.
He could join. He could join the Sinister Six. Like do you think does Jared Leto's Morbius look like a villain in the trailer that you saw? Does he look like he's a part of the Sinister Six?
No, I think okay, so Sinister Six, I think Mysterio could be one, or Scorpion could be one, Vulture could be one. Um and obviously there are these people. And I don't think we'll get even 5 in this because it looks like Dr. Octopus is not gonna be uh with them. I think he's probably helping Spidey or something. But I think Sony is saving Sinister Six for their own Sinister Six movie because they've been trying to get that going since the Amazing Spider-Man movies. I don't think they'll do that in this movie.
It's going to be interesting though because are they going to keep around Toby, Andrew,
That's what,
Tom, bring
yeah,
in bring in Miles Morales? Because like there's so much money you can make there.
yeah.
like with the multiverse, you could have a fourth movie in Toby's world, and he has to fight Craven the Hunter. Like, that'd be cool. And you could have like a third one in Andrew's world where he has to fight Morbius,
Mhm.
and then like Tom Holland has to fight someone else in his next one. Like that's I know that probably won't happen, but that'd just be awesome. You could do that because of the multiverse. Then I think they'd all make money.
Yeah, absolutely.